Mr. Shatner, this is Mission Control, Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
I'm calling. This is Shatner. Do you hear me?
Mr. Shatner, this is the space research vessel ISS in Earth orbit. And yes, I hear you loud and clear. How do you hear me? This is Chris Hadfield.
Chris, I hear you loud and clear. It's such a pleasure to talk to you. Do you find yourself in the space station observing as a scientist a part of it, a removed from it, or are you able to see the unifying parts of it so that you become at one with the universe?
You never saw it on stage while you were filming, but the view that they used to put in for us watching Star Trek of how the world looks out of Sulu and Chekhov's windows there, that's how the world looks. It's an enormous, wonderful, rolling Earth below us. But all you have to do is flip yourself upside down, and suddenly the rest of the universe is right there at your feet, below you. And that's where the engineer in me, of course, is very much thinking about the ship and how we got here and the problems and the difficulties. But the human within me recognizes what we are in between. We've gone from climbing a hill, getting in an airplane, to now actually being right on the cusp of permanently leaving our planet.
It's inspiring to hear. Let me go back to a moment. You've tested many airplanes. You've been a test pilot, which is like the utmost of example of courage, in that you're flying something unknown and you don't know what characteristics it's going to have. How do you deal with the fear, which is also applicable to going up into space and returning, which is perhaps even more fearful?
I read somewhere that you always knew your lines whenever you had a job in the acting profession. I have tried to always know my lines, whether it was as a fighter pilot or as an astronaut or as a test pilot. And the way I deal with fear is I try to define what it is that's scaring me. And what I'm scared most of is not knowing what to do next. You know, to be struck dumb on stage, or to be responsible for a vehicle and not know the right actions to take with my hands or with the spaceship. And so I spent almost my entire adult life making sure that I knew my lines.
You've poised that perfectly as an actor who is fearful of the audience, but as long as you practice enough, you learn what to expect. The fear comes from something unexpected happening, like forgetting your words or an audience reaction that's unexpected. In my case, your face flushes and you get a sheen of flop sweat. In your case, you burn up. It's a little different.
Yeah, well, in both cases, you go down in flames, but one's figurative and one is not.
It's a pleasure, Chris. I look forward to meeting you in person. And
all right, very nice talking with you. Thanks very much, and all the best.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye.